Throughout history, there have been many great philosophers and thinkers answering the questions of life. Plato, Albert Einstein, Socrates, Confucius, Aristotle, Bill Nye the Science Guy, and of course, Deji. But now I, JimBallzzz, the greatest philosopher of present day, am here to answer one of life's most important unanswered questions. Is the bottom of a pizza considered part of the crust? Now, I know you may be thinking,
Jim, this is a fucking stupid video. No one cares about the fucking crust of a pizza. Kill yourself, loser.
But tell me, can you, with 100% certainty, tell me whether the bottom of a pizza is crust or not? I didn't think so. Now, let's look at the evidence. Now, in defense of the people who believe that the bottom of the pizza is part of the crust, the main evidence for that is that when you Google pizza crust, it includes the entire bottom of the pizza. It's not just the circle around the pizza, the thing that people call the crust. So when you look up pizza crust and it's the entire thing, then the bottom of the pizza should be the crust, right? And the thing is, if the bottom of the pizza isn't crust, then what is it considered? Is it just the bottom of the pizza? Is that what it's called? Or is it crust? One of the bottom crust defenders is my friend Cole, also known as Pimon. Let's see what he has to say about this whole situation.
I have given in to the idea that the bottom of the pizza is considered crust. It took me a couple days until I could fully grasp the reality of this, but the thing is, the dough is the crust. The dough is the crust. So every time you eat the pizza, you're always eating the crust. But sometimes the crust is the worst part, which is why it's so hard for me to admit this. I really hope no one thinks of me differently for this. And I really hope that they'll forgive me if you disagree. I apologize for anyone that had differing opinions, but I think I've come to terms with the fact that the bottom of the pizza is considered the crust. I'm sorry, God.
Thank you, Cole, for your informative statement. Now, let's look at some of the evidence for the people who believe that the bottom isn't crust. The thing is, when you order stuffed crust pizza, it is just the end, the round piece that gets stuffed with the cheese or whatever fillings there is. Like the bottom isn't stuffed, so if just the edge is stuffed, then the edge is the crust and the bottom isn't the crust. Like, that logically makes sense, right? However, could it be that the bottom is the crust and you're getting ripped off where only the edges is filled and not the bottom? And when people commonly say they don't like the crust of the pizza, they talk about the edge of the pizza and not the bottom. Also, on some pizzas, the crust on the edge may have a different texture than the bottom of the pizza. So could that be different? Could that be evidence that the bottom is not the crust? One of the greatest defenders that the bottom is not the crust is my good friend Joe, also known as Java Sparrow. Let's see what he has to say about this whole situation.
Listen up, Ryan Balls, because I'm the king of New York. I'm only going to tell you this once, brother. Do you call all the bread on the sandwich the crust? No, because you're not a fucking psychopath. And when you asked me this question, why'd you say that the bottom of the pizza... Why'd you ask, hey, is the bottom of the pizza the crust? Why didn't you say, hey, is the crust of the pizza the crust? If you really thought the bottom of the pizza was crust, you would have called it crust from the very beginning. Fucko. Listen here, JimBallzzz. I know that's your real name. Your last name is Balls, okay? That's some gay shit, which is okay, but I'm just saying. I'm not gay, but I think being gay is okay. Being gay is totally fine.
Wow, Joe, thank you for that informative and slightly homophobic statement. I appreciate you, buddy. So now that we've seen both sides of the argument, it's time to make a definitive decision. Is the bottom of the pizza considered crust, or is it not? Well, what I say is that the bottom of the pizza is the crust. If you don't believe this, you are a fucking idiot. When you literally Google, what is the bottom of a pizza called, you get this result saying, the bottom of the pizza, called the crust, may vary widely according to style. So there you've had it. According to Google, the bottom of the pizza is the crust. So there we go. We've answered the question. Greatest philosopher of our time, JimBallzzz here, and bringing you the answers to the biggest questions. The bottom of the pizza is the crust. If you disagree, you are a fucking loser and an idiot and an imbecile. I'd like to see an argument for both sides in the comment section, but this is just a fucking dumb thing. I don't know why anyone would argue about this. But I'll see you next time, guys. See ya.